It's going.
So this is my Unit 5 to becoming a football journalist. For this project, I'll be focusing on Ipswich Wanderers writing their articles, as well as the final whistle, which links into that, developing ideas and content for the final whistle as well on TikTok, Instagram and X, working on my technical skills for that, developing my own writing style and also working on Suffolk Sound. Personal skills that I'll be focusing on is developing and growing my confidence more, becoming more persistent and determined, and my time management skills and meeting deadlines. Technical skills that I need to work on are Photoshop, Premiere Pro for graphic sides of things, as well as editing in general. Camera skills on the physical cameras, and then report/article writing in styles and things like that with that one. Interview skills to actually create my content and developing my own style for my content. So my target audience, I've got 3 main target audiences. So football fans of any age, but it will be aimed mainly at older, youth 16 to 25 and women in sport, mainly football. Equipment I need is Osmo/tripod and mics, which I have at home for filming social media content and interviews. Desktop to edit and research content so I can perform the content. That didn't make sense, but sure. As well as my phone for quick and easy access to social medias. Platforms I'll be using are X, Instagram and TikTok, and then on those, DS Scene and the final whistle. I still need to conduct my secondary research, so I need to look into background research on platforms and what does well on them, producing radio/general radio research, article writing styles and analytics and algorithms. Primary research, I still need to do surveys to see what people want to see on different platforms and the content, and group discussions for idea development and brainstorming. And then my inspiration for my social media was mainly Alex Griffin, which he is highly annoying, but...
Which London club would you support if you couldn't support Tottenham?
No, because they're all rubbish.
Which London club would you support if you couldn't support Tottenham?
Oh, probably go for QPR.
Really? Any reasons why?
It's probably the nearest ground to me when I was growing up in West London.
Which London club would you support if you couldn't support Tottenham?
Liverpool?
Liverpool?
Yes.
Okay. Which London club would you support if you couldn't support Tottenham?
The other club,
Yeah.
except Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
I like Manchester United.
Yeah.
And I like other teams
Paul
except
is
Arsenal.
sort of things quite like that one, just asking different questions. He is obviously an Ipswich fan, which is how I know of him. But he does mainly use YouTube, and I'm aiming for TikTok instead. And then we've also got Lizzie McIntosh, who does the same, but she's more F1 based and just general content within sport.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a father. I'm thirsty.
It's just general content based on football, though, instead. And then lastly is Rosie O'Leary. She's a media intern at Emirates Stadium. So just sort of, I like the aesthetics of hers and how it all looks very put together. We don't need to watch Arsenal anymore. So the inspiration and experiments that I've already done for Unit 5, this was a Pinterest board that I use on my brand board that I sent to Mia. I wanted to keep the aesthetic of my social media very tailored to me, so I focused on colours. And if you obviously know me, my favourite two colours are pink and orange. So we're sticking with that sort of theme. Obviously, as I've said, working alongside Mia's going to be creating a lot of my graphics for me, because me and Photoshop do not get on. Those are the original photos we used, which you obviously saw earlier, and then outcomes of them. Obviously, we all know which one my favourite is. And then content for social media will be short interviews, posts on matches, as well as promoting my articles. Timeline, December, I want to have my social media fully up and running, as well as a schedule for posting and content going out, as well as have an article up for every home match for Wanderers, or as many as I can. Beginning of January is expanding my skill set in article writing, social media, short interviews and algorithms. By the end of January, I'd like to have all evidence of all the skills I've mentioned today, and then February I've completed the unit for the deadline and prepared for Unit 6. Laws and ethics I need to abide by is ensuring information is honestly conveyed, accurate and fair, differentiating between fact and opinion, avoiding intrusion into anybody's private life, grief or distress, and producing no material likely to lead to hatred or discrimination.
Very good. You've just thrown that together this morning.
No, I did start it
Oh, that's really
earlier,
quick.
but
I think we need to get you in with Joe Sadler and get him to take you out, don't we? To Ipswich. I think you really need to. What?
it's amazing when you get Joe to take it round.
No, because he took a student before out a couple of times to Ipswich, and she's working for the BBC. And
the first words, but
yeah, we need to chase him up and get that to happen, don't we? What was the Lizzie girl's name? Who did the?
Lizzie McIntosh.
They were both really good examples.
Mia actually introduced me to her.
Oh, do you actually know her, or just online? Yeah, no, they're when you clicked into their pages, they're both really good examples. And then can you go to your orange and pink page? Your Pinterest page. I love that. Just love it. They're my favourite colours as well. It works so well. So you got the pink on your photo. If you go forward to the thing Mia did you get the orange in there?
No, well, that one sort of is. Those were a bit more orange, but they didn't really look right.
Can you not put the orange behind as the background colour? Because then that's really
It
linked.
clashes it a lot.
No, but that's what pink and orange are supposed to do. No, go back to your, just bear that in mind, or even a line round the text. That's the whole point, look, where you've got the pink and the orange together, isn't it? I don't know, it's just you said they were your favourite colours, so I don't think your graphic designers know you probably. Or even if you put an orange line around the pink text or something, because the orange isn't in there otherwise. But I like those, it works really well. They do clash, like the writing there, the pink on the orange writing on the pink background, but it's kind of, it's supposed to.
I didn't realise it didn't look right with the shade of pink, because the pink of the text is the pink from my shirt, because all the other pinks looked weird because of the different shades, and when I used the orange with it, it looked really odd. It didn't, because the orange was too pink.
Did you get to see lots of different options of that?
I faced that one.
Did you see all the options? Yeah. No, I'm not convinced. I think pink would work with the orange. But again, that's where when you do graphics and you have lots of options, don't you? And one of the things that will be important for anybody doing anything visual is what we did. Do you remember we did it last year with the second years where we have a discussion group so everyone, and sometimes even though I'm far more experienced, the group overrode me, and that's fine. But it is that process of the dialogue. But no, it's really good. Well done. So all the stuff you're creating, I might have got this wrong because I was writing. So if you go back to your very first slide, sorry, you had about. Next one, obviously not that one. So you're doing the Wanderers, which is the final whistle.
Yeah.
And then the social content for your own social media, is that all going to be linked to the Wanderers or just anything?
Just anything football related.
Okay. So all the
Obviously
other,
Wanderers, I'm going to Wanderers a lot more, so that's then linked in with that as well.
Suffolk Sound have gone a little bit quiet at the moment. So I was just thinking, I think we should be creating something every week anyway and just stick it out on our socials. Even if it's, I don't know, he might, for all I know, he might be ill in hospital, I don't know, but I haven't heard back from him, so.
Very good communicating.
No, he was, but yeah, I think we should be doing something because you want. But that's what made me think. Actually, let's get Joe and get you on the radio with Joe as well, because then that's not kind of, if that's died,
Yeah.
then you can carry on. And Joe, we know Joe will do it as well, so that would be really cool. No, well done, good stuff. Very good stuff. Very well done. Anybody got any comments?